fashion. Very cool. Oh, you are. You city slickers. And then, yeah, like I said, Good morning and welcome back to the vlog. It is Tuesday, September the 2nd at 5:48 in the morning. You guys know the vibes. We are getting ready for practice. We had a long weekend, so just getting back, swing of things. We washed all of the dishes last night, which is, you know, very normal for us at this point. Prepping my eggs. Anyway, like I said, last night, cleaned up. Got all of the stuff we needed prepped for today. Mimi came over. She is going to be in the episode of the podcast today, so that's fun. We talked about hair, which is really exciting. This week should be actually pretty relaxed. I say that, but yeah, no, it should be pretty relaxed. We have our first football game, so we'll be prepping for that all week. Practice. Tuesdays is technique, so today should be pretty chill. We're focused on turning right now, so that we're prepared for national season, and then we'll kind of switch over in October to jumping, which that's my plan currently. We'll see how I feel in a little bit. We have a ton of work to do. We had a long weekend, which should feel good, but I tried my best to be present this weekend with all the stuff that we are doing. There'll be you would have seen some small clips of things that have happened over the span of the week, but we did so many things. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and TikTok for the day in the lives, because that's where what's happening day to day, those little clips, so you can see what's happening there. But we're just going to be following along a few days of work this week. And then I think I have some clips from last week, so we'll insert some of those too. Outside of that, we don't have any actual activities to do today, and then tomorrow's Wednesday, so we'll have practice Wednesday night, which should be pretty good. I'm hosting a little girls' dinner on Sunday. I need to plan that out today at some point and figure out what I want to do for food, how much of it I want to prep myself, how much of it I want to just cater in. I think I'm going to make all of the apps and then just cater in a little meal. What's going to be fun about that is we're going to record all of the episodes for the podcast next week with them. So I need to get my topics together. That way everyone can be fun little episodes. We're going to try to keep them to 15 minutes, but I'm sure they'll end up being 30 because there'll be multiple people here to give their opinions. But Mimi gave me that idea, so that should be really fun. But yeah, I need to plan it out, figure out what the drink of the night is going to be. We're going to do one signature drink, and then that'll be what happens. We need to finish packing up and get a move on. I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Oh, God. Be the only one who's oh, my schedule's too busy. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna I'll let Aaron know that we're gonna reschedule. Hello, friends. Like I was telling you guys earlier, it is Tuesday. I haven't talked to you guys that much. I think you would have seen me in the office for maybe a little bit, but that's kind of it. It was a super busy day. I had to go to the dentist, which, again, if you follow me on TikTok, you would have seen, because I do my day in the lives every single day there, so you guys don't miss, the mass things that happen throughout the day. Anyway, it is 7:20 right now, and we are headed to dinner with my good sister Tiffany. We're going to Gypsy Kitchen. So listen, I had convinced myself that this was a completely different place that sells more Southern food. So I checked out the menu earlier today, which I always do because I have such a hard time making decisions about what I'm going to eat. It is a tapas restaurant. So just, when you just have your mouth set for one thing, and so then you're checking the menu and I'm crispy Brussels sprouts are good. It's just not what I envisioned anyway, so that's what's happening. Went to the dentist, like I said earlier, no cavities, so shout out to me for my teeth health. My dentist did say I need to do some more flossing. My teeth are just so tight in the back of my mouth for some reason, so flossing is, there's no excuse for the reason that I'm not flossing. I'm just lazy, and I brush my teeth in the morning and at night before you guys are in my comments telling me about myself. But the flossing, I definitely use a water pick, but that's more for my gum health, and so my gums are good. They're not bleeding, which is super positive. But flossing, I gotta get back on my floss game. I was doing such a good job, so I guess I'll be adding that into my evening routine now. I wash my face every day for the last 2 weeks, and then I'm brushing my teeth right after that, using the sprays and like doing all the things, moisturizing my skin. I'm just becoming the grown-up I never thought I would be, and so I'll just go ahead and add flossing into that little mix. My night routine is just gonna get so long. I'm being ridiculous. Anyway, so yeah, going to dinner. That's going to be super exciting. Got some crazy news at work today, so I have like a little bit of stuff to do with that, but you guys would be so proud of me. It is 7:26. I already recorded the episode for tomorrow, which is super exciting. If you don't know, I have a podcast. It's called Seriously the Claudia Project. We post Monday through Friday. Make sure you check it out. But yeah, the episode tomorrow I'm really excited about, actually. Taylor Swift getting engaged really blew my mind a little bit today. Not in like a I actually care about famous people way, just in like a, you always kind of feel excited for people. Well, okay, I don't know about that. I hope that you feel excited for people when they seem to be happy, and I'll be honest, I was one of those people who was convinced that this whole thing was like because people weren't watching NFL games, but I'm happy to see that they're happy. I cannot lie about that, you know? She's like a similar age as me, and so it's exciting to see someone like get engaged as like an adult who like knows what they like, and so, you know, whatever. But when it happened, I was like, whoa, and I'd like to think that I was one of the first people to see it. It was like only 2 minutes. I saw it before the Shade Room posted about it, which means basically I'm the feds. All that to say that, but I still like, I really like Kayla Nicole, who Travis was dating before. So then I'm like, damn, can you imagine like your ex getting engaged after you date them for 5 years to some chick he's only been dating for a year? Would take the Taylor Swift of it all out of it, right? But like, what a terrible thing. Me and my girlfriend were texting about it. We're like, yo, I would go to a small island with no phone service because there's just no way she can win in this moment. It is going to be everywhere. Vogue, all, like, there's just no way around this being crazy. And so anyway, tomorrow's episode is not so much about that and more about timelines and like you not comparing yourself and giving yourself the space and the time to like do things when they're supposed to happen for you. Yeah, that would be exciting. And so I'll see you when we get to the restaurant. Yeah. Very cool. Hello friends, good morning. It is Wednesday. I had this chicken yesterday. It was just the most boring meal ever. So we're gonna add a little side of spaghetti today to make it a little more fun. I'm using my KitchenAid tracker, which sounds expensive, but really was like 20 bucks on Amazon, not too bad. We're boiling our eggs, which you would have seen. Roxanne, I know you're hungry, honey. Like, so we had to take Roxanne to the vet on maybe, is that Sunday? And they gave us this new food, and Roxanne's like an old lady. Here, Mama. And so, needless to say, she ain't feeling the food. So she hasn't eaten in like 2 days. I mean, she's eating stuff. She's just not eating the dog food. So then we went back to the old food, but they've got us putting these omega-3s on top of it. And she can smell it, and she's not, Roxanne is not a fan of such a thing. So before we get going, we need to do the voiceover for the day in the life that needs to go up this morning. Food in the basket, so that's in our purse. This Go-Yard, literally, she's been through the ringer. She just She's experiencing life, okay? Just know that. I think I'm gonna have a sweet tea today at work. Don't need it, just want it. Oh. I had to erase all my cookies yesterday. My ChatGPT has been like really, really slow on my work computer this last like week or so, which has really been slowing down my work product. And I don't use ChatGPT to like create things out of nothing. I use it to, oh, have I done this already? I feel like I have. Maybe this exists somewhere. Let's look. Oh yeah, no, I've definitely created. I've seen that face before. Peter. No. Anyway, yeah, it's been really, really slow. What I was saying is I use ChatGPT, like I will write out what I want the statement to be, and then I just use it to like make it professional. That way I don't have to think about it entirely too long, but I don't like let it, I don't like do like bullets and then I'm like, oh, make this up from scratch. It just doesn't, I can't make that work for me. So, yeah, anyway. Okay, now everything's not responding. What the absolute, what's going on? Oh, here we go. Okay, we're good to go there. Okay, guys, I need to get my shit together and walk the dog. I have a lot of things I need to figure out, and then we'll talk to each other after we drop Ashton off at school. Okay? Yeah, we deviate all the time. The traffic is just... Hi, Ashton. This is the end. It is Saturday morning. I have washed dishes. Andre is doing laundry, which is how we have split the tasks. Now I'm warming up pizza for our children to have pizza for breakfast because that's what happens in this house. This is warm. Oh, yeah, this is warm. That's hot. So many things happening on this fine long weekend. So right now, like I said, we're cleaning up. We'll end up going to the grocery store, putting boxes out, making sure we're ready for trash day. Then tonight we're going to R&B only with our friends, which should be super fun. I'm excited about that. It's at the Roxy. I think they have them in like all types of different states and stuff. You guys should definitely check it out. So we're going to R&B only tonight, and then tomorrow we're headed to North Georgia for a wedding. For one of my dancers who graduated a few years ago, so we're going to go celebrate some love. And then we're surprising our friend on Monday by going to the spa at the Waldorf, so that'll be super exciting. Prepping today so that we're ready for the week. I need to edit a day in the life. I'm always editing day in the life. And then we're going to finish cleaning up so that our house looks like grown-ups live here. Anyway, that's what we're doing this morning. And then we'll kind of keep going from there. Good morning, friends. We are walking Roxanne, which you guys know happens all the time. And then we're going to head to Waffle House. Ended up going out last night. I'm sure there are clips somewhere, but there are no clips in this video. Maybe on my TikTok. Make sure you check it out. Hold on, Rox. We can't be the people who leave poop in people's yards. The weekend has just gotten away with from me. It's like I thought it was going to be kind of relaxing, but we've just been going. We went to dinner on Friday. Yesterday we went out with our friends, like I just said. Today we're going to this wedding, which means we're definitely going to be out late. And then tomorrow we'll get massages. But it's just like I need another day off of work to like be relaxed. Speaking of work, I haven't checked my emails. Oh, hope everything's okay over there on that front. Is today Sunday? Yeah, I need to check my emails. Anyway, so I'm going to finish up this walk and then check back in with you guys later. Come on, Rox, let's go. A little bit of B-roll. My neighbors, they have a boat. Isn't that cool? It is very nice. Didn't get to enjoy any of it. Spiderwebs everywhere. Yeah. Ain't no way in hell we were coming out here last night and not being able to see.
And just knowing that these things are just hanging above our heads.
Yeah, no way. Absolutely not. No part of us when we booked it thought, you know, every single daddy long legs you've ever known will be here. I know, we should have known. How's the sandwich? Oh, you're not eating no bread. Oh, you are. What will your macros think? You said what? Yeah, y'all, we're going crazy on the cornbread. Y'all all right? Upon further review, this place is absolutely huge. There is no reason the four of us should be in here. And I love this for us. This is the only way I want us to travel.
Get a house 3 times the size of what we actually need.
What we deserve. It ain't 40 acres and a mule, but...
You know? Listen, I don't need any land because, you know, realistically, I ain't going to use it. But if I could just not pay taxes for the rest of our lives.
That's your request.
That's reparations.
Carrie, what are reparations for you? Mm-hmm. Mary Beth's mom? Mm-hmm. Not a bad McDonald's breakfast. There we go. You guys gave it a hard time. You city slickers. The city slickers here. I can't see it. That's you. It was only your head, so all that savagery, we don't need that. Just 3 triplets. Just 3 people, all the same. That's crazy. So precious. Why are you talking to me like this? Thank you so much.
No problem.
Just rude. Because we did those yesterday, and now I'm going to finish putting the rest of these clothes away. What else are we going to do? We're going to eat Chinese food from yesterday. Hello team, we are officially in our closet. I was on Instagram, but here I am trying to pick out an outfit tomorrow. So I'm thinking these fun pants, but I'm not really sure. I want to keep it like fun and kind of funky. I don't really want to, so now we're going to Pinterest. Let's see, color of these, like Tiffany blue for that. And what time is it, guys? God. So it's 7:39. Picking out my outfit for tomorrow. Then it'll be time to give Ashton a bath. So I'll do that. And then after that, I need to answer some more work emails tonight because I wasn't able to do any actual work. I just had meeting after meeting, and so then all the work got pushed to later. And so I answer some work emails. Then we're going to record the podcast and get that ready for tomorrow, which should be very fun. But that's what's happening today. Folded all the laundry that I washed on Monday. I was just like washing it, putting it in the basket. Wash your clothes when they come out of the dryer. We could monochrome it and go blue on blue. No, that's weird. No excuse. We need to answer some emails, and then you guys, we're gonna start studying tomorrow again. You guys know I'm trying to take my MBA. I'm trying to take the EA exam. I think I've decided I'm going to try to take it in December. That way we can apply to grad school in January. I was trying to apply in the first round, but I just did not make the time to study like I should have. White top, very simple, and study. Or maybe opposite. Maybe I don't know. I need to think about what my plan is on that. Like, do I wake up and walk and then study? But it's going to be so dark out. And when it's dark, it doesn't feel very safe. Safety is key. Oh, look. A little bit of texture. Very cute. Okay. White shirt. Blue pants. Let's go brown belt. No, let's go brown belt. And then we'll go... like that. Oh yeah, that's fun. And then that looks crazy. Brown little loafer, no big deal. Casual, cute. And there you have it. Let's go give this baby a bath.